The most basic, boring, but most important practice that you can do, and it's no matter what level you're at, if you're just starting out or if you're getting ready to get on stage, it pretty much works all the possible muscles that need to be built to express yourself. And it's very simple. I'm on a 7-string. I'm going to try to ignore the extra top string because most people don't have 7 strings. So basically it is just with what they call a chromatic scale, which includes all notes, sharps, flats, which are the same thing, but sharps, flats, and whole notes. And you just walk from the 1st fret with your 1st finger, 2nd fret, 2nd finger, 4th fret, or 3rd fret, 3rd finger, 4th fret, your pinky. And what you want to try to do on this side is each note, you pick the first one down, and then try to pick the next one up, and the next one down, and the next one up. And it doesn't matter how fast you're doing it. You want to make sure that you get the notes clear, that you're holding the proper amount of pressure on the fret. You don't need to press too hard. When you're just learning, you have this tendency to just strain, but it's finding that balance between just hard enough and not too hard. So even if you've got to go at this speed, just make sure it's more important you get the notes clear than it is than the speed portion of it. That'll come in time. You're just building the basic muscle set to play guitar. Now, that's the 1st string. You just walk down. Now you drop down to the 5th string. Then the 4th. All the way to the bottom string, and then you go back. 4th, 3rd, 2nd, 1st. Next string, 4th. Oops, 4th. 3rd, 2nd, 1st. And eventually, what I do is I'll do that. And then you go up 1 fret. And then you go up a fret until you reach all the way. I do it all the way up to the 24th fret. And then back down before I'm going to play. Now, of course, if you're just starting out, you'll probably be spending a lot of time just on 1 string initially until you can get all those notes clear. And just in the beginning, focus on just walking up and down. And eventually you will build up a whole lot of speed. And I cannot stress enough, if you do this for 15 minutes, 20 minutes, half an hour a day, you will shave many years off of your practice time. You'll shave a lot of skin off your fingers too, if you're doing it the way that you should. But remember, it's a lonely process, but when it all comes together and you're on stage and you're playing a piece of music that you've written, the positive feedback that you get from the audience, it's undescribable. Well, this is the end of the first lesson. I hope that you take this to heart, because of all the things that I'll show you over the time, I think this is the most important. Before I go, the next step of that covers what they call a semitone, or a 1 fret. You can, the next logical step for practice and teaching your fingers to reach is to put 2 frets in between there. So you're going 1st fret, 3rd fret, 5th fret, 7th fret, and doing that same walk down process. Covers the 2 basic spreads between your fingers when you're playing.